Hi, my name is Mash.O, otherwise known as Mash.O, otherwise known as your drum herbalist. I'm a music composer, a producer, a sound engineer, and a DJ. And I started music, actually I'm self-taught. So I started back in high school, 2007. Fiddling around, with computers and software, just trying to figure out on how to, make music. So basically, I started being a DJ first, but I had this thing of, instead of playing other people's songs, I need to know how to make a song because, growing up, I saw it happening, with Mojava, Pocho Mojo, all these artists that made it big internationally, even here at home. How to figure out how to do what they're doing, at the level that they're doing it at. I think, yeah, I use Fruity Loops, but I can actually function around a lot of softwares like Logic, Cubase, Reason, but I started off with a bit of Reason, and then I found something that I was more comfortable in, which was Fruity Loops. And then it carried on, as you go, you learn other softwares like Pro Tools, but mainly I feel like it's just a preference, really. What you can bring out with the best software or with any software that you're comfortable with. So for me, Fruity Loops has always been my comfortable software to use. I generally listen to music. I like to think that I'm a creative and I'm an artist, so I cannot choose. I'm a musician basically. I can't choose listening to this or not listening to this. So I listen to music in general and I incorporate everything. It's just the feeling, really. Having to mix up a bit of sound from Kwaito and a bit of sound from Afro Tribal, having something new to create something new or a new sound. So basically, that's what I do. I listen to a lot of upcoming artists, a lot of legends, a lot of underground artists, just to get that sound, that different sound, or to learn a thing or two from other people. I mean, in order to grow, you need to always be creative, you need to always create, and in order to create, you need to learn. So learning, you need to listen to other people, So basically, I like music, in general music. I listen to a lot of hip hop, like trap, I listen to a lot of Afro house, I listen to a lot of, jazz here and there. But yeah, I listen to music a lot. Aero Manyelo. Eric is from, I'd say he's like a brother to me. He's from Zevedel. I come from Lebohom, which is not far from Zevedel. So he took me in, making music, really. I've been sending out demos, I've got turned down. As an artist, you need to expect that you're going to be turned down by a lot of people. But he was that one guy who could hear the difference in what I make, and the artist in me. So he was like, okay, cool, bro. I'm gonna work with you, I'm gonna sign you, we're gonna work together. Otherwise, this is me, this is what I do. Aero is a creative man. He's an artist. He has always kept to the person that he is. He has always believed in his music. Though some people may not recognize it here. Maybe it's not normal for someone to listen to his sound here, but internationally he touches a lot of souls because of what he does. So he's just, he's a creative. He creates every day. He doesn't, as long as it's good music, as long as it's music, it's something that sounds nice to him, he's gonna create it and he's gonna put it out there. So he has shown me ways of, being yourself, never doubting your sound and always sticking to your plan, working towards your dream and believing in it, which is, he has always done that his whole life. Even when you have obstacles, but you still carry on doing what you do all the time. So Aero is great, man. Yeah. So basically what happens is, as a creative, you tend to spend a lot of time with more creatives and you talk about almost the same thing, you work around the same work. So which is, at some point, it pushes you to growth. So us growing is growing towards meeting Spoek and working on other projects, which were Long Walk to Freedom. We did the soundtracks. I was producing Long Walk to Freedom with Aero Manyelo, with the main producers. That came via Spoek Mathambo. yeah, and more work came. Like we did the Vodafone in Europe. We did the Vodafone theme song where we were traveling to Bloemfontein and doing all these things, which was a documentary. Working with the Khoisan people and actually creating something which is still being creative, creating something from the hood and something corporate and something that's different. That's not there. Or rare. I don't know if you want to call it rare, but yeah, it's just a matter of living around the same space and working towards growth. Yeah, so Aero Manyelo was the link to Spoek Mathambo. Spoek Mathambo was the link to a lot of work that I've done in terms of growing as an artist. Yeah, basically as Mash.O, it's like I believe in charity begins at home, right? I feel like I need to sort out everything first here. But even though I know Europe, because I've been there a couple of times, they appreciate the music, but I still feel like South Africa needs to feel it more than anywhere else, so that when we go out there, we've got all the support. Like for example, Black Motion is big international, but not only international, but here at home also. So they've got the love and support from home throughout international. So I feel like the plan is also to do the same. Make great music, become big home first, and then go abroad. Mash.O as a brand, like I'm still sticking to being creative, and actually I've been blessed with actually a co-producer, someone who's really amazing in terms of working and in terms of creating stuff. DJ Chase. I've been working since last year. I think last of last year up until now. He's one guy that checks out my stuff before I put it out. He's the one guy that would be writing my music if I'm not writing it, or if not the artist that I'm featuring is writing it. But he's that guy who produces my stuff if I'm not producing it. And looking on a way forward, we've got a trio named Mash.O, which consists of a producer, DJ, a pianist, and a vocalist. So that's kind of like a band, kind of a small band, where we perform like our songs, originally produced songs for the masses. So going forward, would then be looking at Mash.O's album, Mashaka's album, and DJ Chase's album. So all those three brands have their own distinctive sound. They're all different in their own way, but they work towards one thing, which is making great music for people. Yeah.